Hi everybody, how are you doing? So good to see everyone today. I know I've been gone for a little bit, but had a lot of things going on. I had to assist my daughter and doing some things that she's into. Excuse me. Anyway, but hey, I'm here today. How about that? I wanted to have some videos on some of the excursions that she and I went on for her summer trips, which were to this mountaintop and then to the bottom of the Grand Canyon. But a lot of that video didn't come out well. And the video to the mountaintop, well, we underestimated ourselves. That's all. And it was a lot harder than we thought it would be because the air was getting thinner and thinner. We were trying to make it to these waterfalls, and the air was getting thinner and thinner, and we just never made it. So I just could not make it up that mountain, and she couldn't make it up that mountain, and so the video didn't turn out all that good. So I'm sorry, you guys, we don't have that one. And I might release a little part of the floor of the Grand Canyon where I went to, because it's a really funny part in there where I take my shoes off, but I guess I didn't think about how hot the sand would be when I stepped out on it, and so I had to do a little jog over to the Colorado River, and so that part came out pretty good, but the rest of the video wasn't that good. And so I'll have to plan some future times when I'll go back to those places and try to redo some video there. Also, for Labor Day, I'll be having 3 videos coming up together, which will be my fried cabbage, my baked beans, and my potato salad. And I tried to record them all in one day, but I had a situation that happened. My air conditioning went out before I could make the potato salad. And so I had planned for you guys to see me eating all 3 together, but that's not gonna happen. But I already have the baked beans and the fried cabbage video made, and I will have the potato salad video made most likely before tonight is out. I have 2 other videos that I'm making, and right now we're gonna make this asparagus wrapped in bacon. Hey, don't that sound good? But this is turkey bacon because I don't eat pork and I don't eat beef. And so I do eat turkey, and I enjoy turkey bacon. So that's how I'm gonna make mine. But you know, you guys make yours however you want. But this is simply delicious. It can be a side item with an encore, or it can be you know, a meal by itself, because you have a protein and a vegetable, and there you go. You have a whole meal right there. So you can do it that way. But anyhow, we're gonna get started. I got this pack of asparagus from the grocery store, and I'm going to open it. I already washed my hands before I started videoing. I'm gonna open this asparagus. Now, I like to wash everything that I buy from the store. Everything. And I'm gonna stick this in this bowl. And I could just hold the asparagus and wash it, but I won't do that. I'll rinse it in this bowl here. Come over here and get our cold water. Rinse off our asparagus. And another thing I'm going to do is I'm going to boil some asparagus too. Because for you guys that don't know when asparagus is done, when you're just simply trying to boil it, I want to show you how to tell when your asparagus is done. So I am going to boil a few pieces. All right, we got our asparagus washed off here. Let me get my cutting board, because we need that. I'll set it here. And we need a knife. One of my Cutco knives here. I've had these knives for a long time. A long time. Now, every asparagus has an end on them, and the end of them is pretty hard. And if you try to cook it and eat that hard part, you just won't be able to chew it. And so it's best to just go ahead and cut that hard section off. And what I do is I kind of make about a pinky finger size, and I cut that much off. I'll push this over here. And this asparagus is not actually that long. They do have some longer asparagus, but all of it is about the same as far as the ends go, and what you need to cut off. And if anybody has ever cooked asparagus and tried to eat it with that end on, you guys know it is really tough, and it's almost no way you can actually eat that part. It's like chewing grass. So it's best go ahead and cut that on off and get rid of it. Put it over to the side. I just got a couple of more pieces here. We'll cut the ends off. There we go. Okay, now that's all done. The next part is we need our bacon opened. I'm gonna put this butter up here. We are going to use this butter. I'm gonna open this bacon. Get that a little start right there, because it has a little part that tears open. But if most of you guys are my age or a little older, you know, it used to then be an opening on the bacon. You used to would have to open it yourself. But now they make the bacon where you can open it. Okay, now the first thing we're going to do is we're going to season our asparagus. And of course, I'm a big salt and pepper person. So I grab the pepper first. Put a little pepper on it. And then I'm going to add a little salt. And for people who can't eat salt, just skip the salt part. You know, the food is going to taste just as delicious whether you add salt to it or not. I just so happen can still eat salt, so I do. and so I still cook with it. Now, if I'm preparing a meal for a bunch of my elderly relatives that I know have high blood pressure or chronic high blood pressure, I won't cook with salt. And I tell them when they get there, hey, put your own seasonings on your food, because I didn't put any salt in that. And so, but we're just making this for me and my secret taste tester, which once again, she's not here. So that's some salt and pepper. And then another thing I like to add onto my asparagus is a little lemon pepper, because what's better with vegetables than lemon? I'll set our bowl over here in the sink because we don't need it anymore. Now, once I do that, I usually like to take my asparagus and just kind of roll it back and forth. And that way it all gets seasoned really good. Really good. All right. Get a paper towel here. All right. Now, we're going to spray our pan because we're going to make the bacon wrapped asparagus. We're going to make that in the oven. So I like to spray my pan with a little oven spray. A little non-stick spray. And then I usually like to take either 2 or 3 asparagus when I make bacon wrapped asparagus. And these are so small. See, that's the little tiny one. You know, it definitely can go with 2. Take these 3 asparagus and we go over here in our bacon, and we get 1 piece of turkey bacon, and then we just wrap it up like we're wrapping up our babies to make sure they stay warm in the winter time. Just wrap it all the way around, just like that. And then you want to put your bacon wrapped asparagus in the pan. We're going to fill this pan up as much as possible. And whatever we have left, we're going to cook over here in the water and show you how to boil asparagus also. All right, so now we got 3 pieces again. So we're gonna wrap. Your asparagus is good and seasoned. Now we're gonna take this really fat asparagus and we're gonna try to find 2 skinny ones to go along with it. As skinny as possible, like these 2. And we'll get some more bacon. And I only started making this a few years ago, and I was trying to find something different to eat. And once I made it, I was pretty amazed with it. And when my daughters liked it, and some of my other younger relatives liked it, I said, hey, that's a hit. Well, anytime I find something that's a hit, I keep on making it. So that's why I keep on making this bacon wrapped asparagus. You can't, everybody doesn't like asparagus, but I find that people who like bacon, whether it's turkey bacon or whether it's pork bacon or whether it's beef bacon, they end up liking this bacon wrapped asparagus. That's our oven letting us know it's up to temperature. Now I put this oven on 425 because I kind of want this bacon to cook a little faster. I'll have to really watch it to make sure that nothing happens as far as it burning, because this will cook fairly quickly. Okay, we're gonna wrap again. I think we'll make 2 more of these and the rest we will boil in the pot. And once I get these in the oven, that's when I'll bring you guys over here a little closer to show you how we boil the asparagus and know when it is ready. Okay, I'll wrap this last one. Got one fat one here and a couple skinny ones. The next thing I like to do is I like to put a little pat of butter in this pan with my asparagus, maybe 2 little pats, because one thing is going to help the bacon to cook a little better, and then it's also going to help flavor the asparagus. So here we go. I just drop it in the pan, and I'm going to put another very thinly cut slice of butter too. I have 2 little pats. Now there we go. One thing we can do is we could actually put some aluminum foil over this, and you know what? I think I will. So let me grab the aluminum foil and we will put it over top of this asparagus to make some moisture, and the butter's gonna steam too. So now we're gonna stick this in the oven and we're gonna give it 15 minutes. Okay, now the second thing I'm gonna do is take these asparagus here that we have left on our cutting board, and I'm gonna take it over here to our boiling water. Now this only takes a very few minutes. I mean very few. But one thing I want to do before we do that is I want to cut off a pat of butter. And I'm going to take it over here to the water, and I'm just going to put it in there. So you guys can't really see this part, but I'll make sure you can see it in just a moment. So I'm going to drop this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, as you can see, we have our asparagus cooking here in the pot. And this asparagus is going to look a certain type of way when it's ready. It only takes a few minutes to boil asparagus. So, let's see what we got going on here. Let me grab my tongs. Are you guys still looking? And we'll know in just a second if it's ready. And it indeed is not ready, because if it was, it would be bent more than this. So we gotta give it just a few more minutes. Okay, we're back now, and I do believe our asparagus is there. Let's check a piece. Well, yeah, that one looks like it's leaning down a little bit. I might gotta let it cook just a little bit longer. That one's definitely ready. You see how it's Just got a perfect little frowny face. So that piece is ready. And we'll take it over here to our ice bath, stick it in there. Stop the cooking process. Get it back out. Put it on our plate over here. Let's see. Yes, that one. Okay. Ice bath. Stop the cooking process. On the plate. This one's ready. Look at that. See how it's got the perfect little frowny face? Gonna stick it in our ice bath. Stop the cooking process. Bring it over here. And how about this one? Yeah. Okay, we're getting there. Stop the cooking process. Now this took a little longer than about 12 minutes. And check that baby out. He's definitely sad. So we'll stick him in the ice bath right there. Ice bath. Get him out. Put them over on the plate. Our last two here, do the same thing. And we're gonna have some good asparagus here in a second. I know you guys can't wait. This is our boiled asparagus, so look at that. Sad asparagus. There you go. Stop the cooking. Put it on the plate. It's all on the plate now. All right, everybody, I'm back, and we got our asparagus that we boiled on top of the stove, and we got our other bacon wrapped asparagus in the oven, and it needed just a few more minutes. It needed about, we put it on 15 minutes. I had to give it another 5 minutes, okay? Now that we got our boiled asparagus ready, I'm gonna try a piece of it here. See how it tastes. Delicious. Delicious. I could eat this whole plate. Yummy, yummy. If you guys like asparagus, you will love this. Now, when you give it a little ice bath to stop the cooking process, you may have to kind of stick it in the oven or the toaster oven just to warm it slightly if you like your asparagus warm. But to me, this is perfect. It couldn't be better. Could not be better. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry about that. I'm trying to eat and talk. It gets a little hard sometimes. But now we're gonna get our bacon wrapped asparagus out of the oven. And I'm gonna take my plate over there because I'm gonna put a couple of pieces on here, and that's gonna be my dinner for tonight. So hold on just a second. Okay, everybody, as you can see, we're back, and just look how yummy that looks. That bacon wrapped asparagus. And that's turkey bacon for me, so it may vary with pork bacon or beef bacon. It may take a little bit longer to cook, but I do like my bacon real crispy, and so this is not as crispy as it could be, but it looks super tasty. And so I'm going to eat some of this right now with you guys right here. I'm gonna cut me off a piece.
Timer canceled.
You guys, this is so delicious. I cannot wait for you to try this. And you may even try it with this turkey bacon because this is really delicious. I mean, it is super delicious. Which I've had all this before, and I've had it many times. But each time is almost like the first time when it tastes so good. And that little bit of butter that you put in the pan along with your bacon and your asparagus, it just makes it so much more better. And you'll just love it. And hey, you guys, the other thing I got to say is don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And you know, a lot of the jewelry that I have on is my jewelry that I make myself. I got my green dice earrings on today. And so go on my Macari page. There's a link under my video. Go on my Macari page and look for some of this jewelry because you can find it. And trust me, it's going to be something on there for everybody. And you may want to get your Christmas gift started. It's getting close to that time anyway. Anyway, enjoy, and to everybody out there, hey, try this. You'll love it. If you like asparagus, you will love this. Have a good evening. Bye-bye.